Morning, everybody around the world, all 9 viewers we have. I think I think
Nine,
we're I think we're up to 10 viewers today.
10
So
subscribers.
10 viewers, not 10 subscribers.
Oh, 10 viewers. Okay.
And it's crazy when you think about it. Keep it in your mind.
Gotcha.
Today we have David Echeverria.
How's it
Did I
going,
say it
guys?
right? Did I say
Yeah,
it
you
right,
sure?
Dave?
Yeah, you good.
It's currently what, like,
7 a.m.
no, over by Dave it's like
It's
5 or
like five something.
Wait,
something. Yeah.
where do you live?
I'm in Arizona right now.
Oh, you live in Arizona. Didn't even know that.
Learn something new every day.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. So,
When did you
you
move
know,
out to Arizona?
My brother's been out here for a couple years, and then my parents retired, and I finished school, so I
Gotcha.
was like, I'm just gonna go out there.
Gotcha.
See what's up.
I've been to Arizona once for a vacation. I just felt like it was really hot.
When did you go?
I went to
Summer?
where did I go? I don't know, wherever the
Machu
Grand
Picchu.
Canyon is nearby.
All right.
Did you
So
go to Machu Picchu
I've
in Arizona?
I don't remember where we went.
Uh,
I just know I've been there.
it's not too bad right now. It's like 80s.
That's nice.
it's not bad at all. So, Dave, I see you. See you got a big start on the No Shave November.
Always.
You had an early start on it. How long you been growing that beard?
I mean, I keep it on, but I trimmed it to short.
Trimmed it.
Yeah, but that was
That's
like,
not.
I don't
There's
know,
no
like
trim there. There's no trim.
a month ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe if we all had the superpowers you have, the
like
world would be a better place.
best power ever is growing hair fast. Every kid wants that power.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's just jump right into the questions. So you said you moved to Arizona. How are you liking it out there?
It's not bad. Like I said, the weather's obviously better than Illinois,
Hmm.
but I mean, it's just weird getting acclimated when you don't really know it. You know, everybody knows
Mhm.
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
It's
That's true.
it's a different style of life out here too. So it's just gonna take some time to get used to it.
Do you think you think it's interesting how people live on, like, the West Coast versus, like, let's say the Middle East,
There's a
Middle East,
big difference, man.
Midwest.
Mhm.
I actually think the Midwest is more like of a community, like more everybody's a little closer, even though you might not be, but you know.
Mm,
Gotcha. Yeah.
But it's I mean it's not bad out here.
okay.
No, we haven't had anything crazy happen or nothing. So
How's the coronavirus out there?
I mean you got honestly I would say the majority of people here think it's fake news hoax.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I think that's like the main thing. But yet toilet paper is never available, so I don't know who's
That's
buying it all.
that's nationwide.
I
Uh,
know, right? Oh
So
yeah,
if
so
you
so what do
go
you
if you go to your local alley behind, like, Walmart or anything, you'll probably find some good toilet paper dealers.
so what do you believe, David? You think this corona stuff is a hoax like
um,
some of your neighbors?
I'm in between. Uh, I think it's real. I think well, it may not be super deadly. Just the overwhelming.
Mhm.
You know, you got 300 people sick. Where you going to put them? Factor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think it's real in that sense that you know, if everybody in the workforce is sick or everybody in the household is sick, it's going to be damaging,
I
Hmm.
both
mean,
at small level and big level. So,
mm, how
but I also
how's
don't
oh,
panic. Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. I was just going to say, like, how has this affected your day-to-day life? Has it affected it too much, or?
I mean, not really, man. Just kind of. We just got the shutdown order like 4 days ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're behind on the times, I guess. Well, not really, but
Mhm.
Well,
you guys have more.
Yeah, Arizona's got a lesser population than, like, Illinois. or your
Yeah,
guys, your cousins to the west, California over there, right? They're going
yeah.
crazy.
But it's starting to spike over here too. But I mean, it's just not. Like I said, there's a reluctancy to take action. They
Yeah,
finally put in the order, and then even yesterday, I went to go. My mom was getting a little like tired of home food and stuff, so she's like, "Go get some food at the
hmm
Panda Express or whatever." And there's just people like walking about. I saw a couple people try to open the doors and stuff when it's like when it says drive-through only. Like it's
yeah,
kind of everybody's living their own little world.
yeah, yeah. I really agree with that one because so right now, you know, I work for Delta, but there's like so lack of work.
Mm-hmm.
They do leave of absences now, so it's like I'm not getting paid from Delta. So I've been doing Instacart, you know, where it's like Ubering for groceries, basically,
Yeah.
right? It's not bad, but it's like you just said, like people living in their own world. Like it's like they don't even want to like they pretend like they don't see you, like want to touch you or anything like that. And then in my opinion, like if this virus is real, this thing is gonna get to you because it's how contagious it says it is. It's gonna get to you if it wants to get to you. So you know, people who are coming out in trash bags and you know hazmat suits and stuff like that, like I don't see a like I guess I can see the precaution, but I don't see like the I don't know if it the result in a sense, right? You know,
Yeah.
I probably possibly couldn't, but yeah, no, it's pretty foolish out here right now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, but yeah, in my case, I not in my case, but in my opinion, I don't know. Like when I ask people, like if they've ever been affected by it or if they know anyone that's been affected by it, um, not you know that many people haven't really said that they've known anyone, right? My uncle in Georgia, um, he apparently had coronavirus, but I think he just had pneumonia. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know exactly, but they released him after like a day being in the hospital. So
Yeah. That's another thing too. You can't really you don't really know when or if you have it.
Yep.
I mean, I had a pretty bad little like week of sickness in January.
yeah,
So this was before like the hype train came around or whatever, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, did I have that? I'm not sure, but
Tons of people had that like had a similar story too, and I remember one of my buddies was coughing up a lung too, and now coronavirus is out. I'm like that dude had coronavirus.
And
I,
it's crazy the mentality too. It's because like as the other day I felt like kind of not the best. Like I didn't have a fever or anything, but as soon as I was like, I told my like mom, I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling good. My body aches. Like it was just an off day. She's like freaking out, like thinking I had, I might
so,
have something. She just kept on asking me like, do you feel like this? Do you feel? I'm like, no, I'm good. Just feeling a little off today. That's about it. I'm watching it though. So
In reality, man, I don't know. I just I don't know. I wouldn't say in reality. I mean, in reality, in actuality, the flu like kills. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And this shit is supposed to be just like the flu. It may come back on like a yearly basis or like a monthly basis, or
hmm
not monthly, but seasonal basis. So I don't know. I really don't see this as such a big deal, other than the containment that they're trying to do.
yeah,
But like, if they're trying to contain coronavirus and it's just like the flu, what happens? Like, they should, in a sense, be doing the same thing for the flu. Like, I don't really see the
I don't
real
know.
well,
difference.
isn't it just like a mutated flu virus basically? So
It's a So what it is okay. So coronavirus means a virus that travels. It's very contagious, so it travels around the world. And it's a like a mutation of SARS, which is severe upper respiratory disease. No, severe acute respiratory disease. So syndrome, my bad. But that's what it is a cousin of or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
I guess my only gripe with that would be it attacks the lungs and stuff. So if you do have it, you need different equipment and stuff. I guess that would be the only difference from that and the flu, right? The flu,
yeah.
we have shots for it. There's prevention in place already. You don't need respirators if you get that bad. So I guess that's the only thing is that I just think that we don't know how to handle it. There's probably a time when we didn't know how to handle the flu. So we kind of got that under control.
Geez, imagine if like this was a yearly thing where like for like a month or two we're just on lockdown, and that's just a new way of living.
It's not happening.
I know it's not happening, but like just imagine.
I'm just saying for me, right? You know, like it's just not happening for me. But yeah, like the coronavirus is definitely affecting a lot. So okay, amidst the coronavirus, right? Like what are some of your goals? Like
with this free time.
Yeah, with the free time, and even some of your goals before the coronavirus, you know, that kind of got affected, you know.
So I moved out here, right? I'm still looking for my full-time job. I'm looking for stuff.
It's a great time to be
exactly
right now.
I mean, but doing that, so I've been doing that the whole time. I've applied to over like 300 places.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I've just been working odd jobs and stuff. So especially now, there's a lot of like, oh, can someone go to the store for me or whatever? Someone will pick up food. So I've been getting around just pulling weeds, throwing out garbage, you know, just typical neighborhood jobs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old people out here too that need help. So it's just kind of been primarily focusing on that, just improving on my resume, stuff like that. I've been reading more. It's just such a struggle to get back into reading after you haven't done it for a while.
Yeah.
My brain hurts after like 5 pages. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
It's definitely a practice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember, I don't know, maybe middle school, you'd be reading like 3-4 books a week, you know, just for fun.
Not me.
I used to do that.
I wasn't that guy.
I was video games all the time.
Yeah. And then I got to college and it was kind of like half-ass reading, you know, just for the info.
You were always a lot smarter than me. But like
times have changed.
I mean, I started reading after I got out of like once I got into college. That's when I started reading. So it was
just like crossing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I was a little bit behind, but that lag of like reading and intelligence for me just like made me seem like I'm pretty smart, you know? Like when you know, so
I was watching a movie the other day. I'm a big movie guy. I like watching little films, all that stuff. So the movie's called Detachment. I don't know if you guys know who Adrian Brody is or not.
Not 100% sure.
You look him up.
Pretty famous actor. I mean, so without like giving you guys the plot, he's a substitute teacher. He gets called in for like monthly assignments. He doesn't stay long because he doesn't want to get like attached to kids' jobs, whatever, right?
I've seen this guy before. Yeah.
So there's a scene in there where he's going on like a rant, like teaching these kids are terrible students, right? Like worst of the worst. And he's on a rant and he goes, how everything in life is like manufactured for you. The only way for you to make like images and create is by reading, because everything is given to you now with like
right
movies, commercials, all that stuff. So we're like losing the skill of being creative and making up stuff on our own because everything's kind of given to us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Very true.
I see it.
Very true.
I
I
saw that. And I was like, I gotta get back into reading, man. That hit too hard for.
yeah, dude. Me and Joey were just talking about that yesterday, man. But we were talking about it in a different sense. Like one way I was saying was like social media is kind of ruining like creativity, you
Yep.
know, and you know, because everybody wants to be literally the same. It's like it's making people um like I forgot. Uh, there's this term that girls use nowadays is you know, they basically fit under this category. Like if you wear those checkered vans, you wear like a certain like backpack, or you know you have a certain look on you. You're
Visco
called
girls or whatever.
yeah. There you go, Visco girls or something.
I
And
don't know
like
what that means, but
Neither do
it's
I.
just a certain category of female, I guess. But it has nothing to do with the girl. It's just what you're wearing, you know.
Yeah.
And it's all superficial, but it's a very young look at like at I don't know, finding
Yeah.
themselves, actualization. You know what I mean? But it's just there's actually no actualization there, you know.
Yeah, I got
So
David, how do you feel about social media? Because we did talk about it a little bit yesterday, but that footage got deleted. So, my bad. But yeah, so how do you feel about social media? Because you know, there's so many different things out there.
It's good and bad in both ways. Good stuff is look at us right now. We're communicating across 3 different time zones, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
keep people up to date, news, whatever, humor. And then there's also the bad, which is there's almost like a formula, which is something I actually want to talk about today with
Yeah.
TikTok, because I know you do TikToks.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody's kind of striving, not everybody, but if you want to do something on media, it's kind of like, oh, I got to do this, to do this, to
mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
this, to get to here. And it's
Yeah.
kind of making everyone the same, like Kyle was saying. There's almost like one goal to appear as someone who you might not be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see it. I mean, just with TikTok, in a sense, there's so many people trying to, the term on there is gain clout, and and
That's been used for eons,
well,
Joe.
that's the first
Eons.
the first time I heard about it, and it started hearing it more was clout was on TikTok, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a lot of people doing a lot of the same stuff, and I mean, there is some people who are very creative, and they kind of blow up, but there's a lot of people just like, oh, I want to be TikTok famous and blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and it's just okay.
So, regards to TikTok, I know you do. This is time for you to like shamelessly plug your TikTok username. You know,
Yeah.
uh, I know you do like world building, like character stuff
Mm-hmm.
on your TikTok. So, what I want to know is how you feel about TikTok as an art form as itself. It feels like
Mm-hmm.
there was Vine, now there's TikTok, and it seems to
Yeah.
be getting shorter and shorter. Do you think that has any correlation with like our need for quick satisfaction and like our
So
memory?
Instant gratification.
Yeah,
so I feel the attraction towards TikTok is it's anyone can pick it up, and you know, all you need is your phone too. Um, the thing with YouTube is like, okay, I kind of need to edit, I need to do this and need to do this. It's more professional, I guess you could say, and it's a lot harder to have people see your stuff. With TikTok, anyone can see your stuff, and all you need is a phone and an idea, and you can film it and put it out there. Um, for me, it's just a way for me to create and get my that creative edge going. I like just creating random characters and making random videos that pop into my head, and I have a minute to do it, and so I can easily crank out videos. And the reason why I'm doing it is because, you know, I like to create characters. I like making stories. I like making videos in general, and I like to inspire. So that's kind of why I do everything. I'm not looking to get TikTok famous. I mean, I did gain a bit of following, but I tell people the following doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, it's a high number, but when I go to like my video analytics, only about 20% of them actually continually watch my videos, or it's less. Like one of my videos, it's 9%. So it's most of the views I get is from people just scrolling through the For You page and seeing it randomly.
So I'm on TikTok. I don't make them,
Yeah.
but I do enjoy watching some. You know,
What are some of your favorite TikToks?
I saw one yesterday. There was these two kids. Their parents are on the lawn or whatever, and they're like playing with air gun, like the finger guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And their parents were like, what a great imagination! And then like they put in a bunch of like sound effects and like little edits, and it looked like they were having like a real firefight with just.
I saw that video.
I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm like, it's like a mini movie in like seconds or whatever. But
I've seen some pretty cool stuff, whether it's on Instagram, like Facebook. Facebook's some real cool shit. But like TikTok, I've seen some cool stuff before too. It's just that, like I said, like whenever I hop on there, I have a TikTok account. I have like, I think 3 followers, and that's including Joey. I think, no, I can't follow myself, so it's not me following.
No.
But so like just going on there and just like looking at it, there's so much goddamn content, you know, and I just really don't even know how to navigate it. You know what I mean? It's just but some of the stuff on there is pretty goddamn funny. Like, it gets to me.